Hey, thanks for sticking with us, Forge FC fans. We promised you a special guest, and here he is. He just scored the goal you just watched. It's Emery Welshman. Emery, I know Forge FC fans are excited to see it. It's great to talk to you. How's everything going with you?
All's well over here. I'm excited to be talking to you guys and to interact with the fans.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about that goal. We were talking to Novak about it just a few minutes ago. He commented on the Choinière pass, you being able to kind of hold off those 2-3 defenders and then the little chip. So let's break down that goal real quick. Let's start with that Choinière pass. We've been seeing him already this game, kind of been all over the field. He really set you up well there, didn't he?
Yeah, from what I remember, he had a pretty good game. It was, I think, maybe his first start or something. But I made a good outside to inside run, and David picked his head up off the ball and made a good play, made a good ball in behind. And after looking back on the goal, I saw how difficult the ball that he played was, and it could have gone either way. You know, it's a difficult ball to play, especially on turf. The ball could have skipped out, but he put the perfect weight on it, the perfect spin that I didn't even need to touch it. I just kind of used my experience, used my body to just kind of shield the ball into the position I needed it to go.
You talked about experience, kind of having those two guys really right on your back. Do you know what you're going to do, or is it kind of an instinct thing at that point where you just got to feel it and make the move?
It's funny because the defender that was on me was Blake Smith, and I played with him at Cincinnati the year before. So I just knew that he might be a little overly aggressive, and I just knew that if he was going to do that, I'm stronger than him. So, and that's just something I know from playing against your ex-players and stuff. And so when he tried to kind of body me up, I knew that I had him on the turn, and he definitely overcompensated on the body-to-body contact. And so like I said, that experience of just knowing the player first and foremost, that doesn't happen all the time, but I knew that I kind of had that edge over him at that moment, and it worked out.
We were talking about this a little bit earlier with some of the other guys, including Coach and Novak there. But just can you guys really talk about how good that start was, considering the draw at home? You go to Halifax, you lose. You really wanted to start that game out well, but you drew it up perfectly and executed. And when it clicks like that, it started to feel like this was something special, didn't it?
Yeah, like you said, I remember it being kind of a shaky week. I think it was a midweek game, if I'm not mistaken. But we just tied York the first game and then lost away at Halifax. And we were kind of feeling pressure. We really shouldn't have been putting too much pressure on us, but that was just the standards that we kept for the club, that we demanded better. And I knew that things would just right the ship along the way. So I'm not the type to like hoot and holler or anything. I just truly believe if you keep putting in the work and doing the right things, good things will happen. And we had a good week of training. We had a good response to the poor results beforehand. And the York and the Halifax game, we didn't play too well particularly. And so this game was a little strange because we knew we were our backs were a little bit against the ropes. I mean, it was such a small season, we could afford another slip up. And Bex had his suspension, I think, that game too. So there was players that needed to step up. There was players that needed to become leaders, some of the younger guys. And so us scoring like in the first few minutes of the game off of Novak's goal really just calmed the nerves off of everybody. I remember they had some good chances as well. So it wasn't like the game was blown wide open, but the first goal definitely helped us get into our groove. And then the second goal kind of just, I wouldn't say killed the game off, because 2-0's, anything can happen, but we kind of had a good stranglehold on the game after the second goal.
Well said. Just want to check in. I know you're with a new club out there in Israel. Obviously, COVID's affecting everybody, but how are things with you? And you got to be excited to be back on the pitch, hopefully very soon.
Yeah, we actually started back training Sunday. We have a scrimmage tomorrow, so things are getting going pretty quickly here. Our season starts back June 1st, I want to say, and the last possible game would be July 2nd. So it's about 9 games in a month span, which sounds kind of crazy. And I mean, we just got to, be super professional about taking care of our bodies and what we put in and how we exercise and how hard we push ourselves in training and stuff. So this is real big boy time. We got to really step up and take care of ourselves.
And just any messages to Forge FC fans you want to send out who are watching this?
Emery Welshman, guys, I miss you guys a lot. I look forward to hearing some good things from the team, hopefully soon, hopefully when you guys get going, and looking forward to seeing you guys again. Take care.
Emery, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for doing this, my friend.